Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You guys are gonna get to spend a night route. You guys will get to spend a night with me. This is my nighttime routine. Today's only Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. I literally dedicated this week to not going anywhere after I get off work and just really spending time with the Lord. I wouldn't say that this is like normally what I do. Normally I would go work out. Just trying to prioritize the Lord, and I kind of saw that I never would want to make the gym an idol. Listen to music at the gym that is like worship or like Christian or faith-based. Sometimes I'll put a podcast in, but there's nothing like just opening your word or just being in quiet time with God, like in your own like personal space. So much what I mean by prioritizing that instead of going to the gym. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you bring God into the gym with you. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Just putting that out there. If you guys don't know, I work from home. I want to show you guys my little outfit. This was my outfit. I have like meetings and stuff throughout the day, so just putting it together. Like an hour or 2 hours later, we're going to eat some food. I want to change into some comfy clothes, but I forgot clothes I need to put away too. But I think we're gonna do that after we eat because a girl is starving. I saw my thrift video. I know I said I was like gonna decorate with y'all, but I ended up doing it for a video on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys want to go see that video, go check it out. But these are the boxes that I thrifted, and they actually are so convenient. I want to get like 2 more and put them like on this side. And I'm thinking with all of like the heavy clothes, putting them over here, and my short shirts and stuff or pants, like putting them this way. But for now it's just open, but it makes me like be organized. Like, hey, yo, closet's gonna look a mess if you don't organize it. And then with the with all my hats, I just put it on this vase. And then with the small little, just put all of my accessories in here. And then I ended up putting my glasses in the little container, and it all worked out. I moved my mirror over here. I don't know if it's gonna stay. Banging against the door every time I opened it, or it kept banging against the wall every time I kept opening it. And then if you guys saw my 2 small little flower pictures, one of them actually broke, but I'm kind of happy because I want to put the flowers that are on my nightstand right now are the flowers that my man got me when he asked me to be his Valentine, and he just got me flowers because he be getting me flowers. But I want to actually frame those flowers because I have another jar that has flowers from like the first time he asked me out, and then another Valentine's Day. I always just kept all the flowers, so I put them in that jar, and it's all full. I literally can't put no more flowers in there. So I'm gonna put the flowers that are in the vase right now, the big vase. I'm gonna take probably like a petal or a few petals and put them in the picture frame. He already told me he wants to give me a new set of flowers, which I'm like, yes, because they're dead. I don't mind them. I will keep flowers until I need to throw them away, but I'll probably frame those. So yeah, I don't know, I love, like, I'm not huge on gifts, but if someone gives me gifts, I literally will keep it. Like, I love flowers, and I think they're even pretty dead, so I'll keep them. Well, I keep my man's flowers. And I really love flowers, especially dead flowers, which is kind of crazy. I can never keep any plants alive. And that's the only decorating we're doing. Like, that's enough. Except organization. We're going to do more for organization, but I don't want to decorate this room anymore. I'm fed up. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna wear this shirt because it's so simple, and I'm gonna just throw it on. Honestly, I thrift everything. Where does it say these pants are from? Sincerely Jewel, in a size large, but they fit small. They go to my ankles, but I don't even care. They're so cute, and I've always wanted pants like these. This robe is originally from Craft. Yeah, this robe is originally from Craft and Barrel, which is a really nice quality waffle robe. It doesn't go down all the way. It goes to like my thighs, but girl, I'm not finna wear this out. You feel me? And I really love it. So and I love waffle robes. Like, the big fluffy robes are cool. A satin robe is cool. I have a satin robe, but the waffle robes just do some they just do some. If only the arms were a little longer and like the bottom was a little longer. But girl, we got it from the thrift, so we're not complaining, okay? And then this top I've had for a long time and thrifted this, but this is just from American Eagle, and I love the color. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I was wearing like makeup and stuff, but this is what I mean by it's small. Yeah, like I said, it goes to like my thighs, and they're like right here. But I'm not complaining. I think it's so cute. Imagine if I had like a white one or a black one. But a gray eats too, so don't even play with me. Tomorrow I'm actually leaving to go be with my sister because it's Valentine's weekend, and I want to be on campus because that's where my sister is, my man is, and my other friend is. And then we might go to church together, to church by me, because she wants to go see it out. So I'm excited. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been out or anything like this whole week, because I also obviously not work out, because I will literally resort to working out every single time. Be like, sorry, I'm gonna go work out. Can't read my word. I'm gonna go work out. You can't really read your book. You know, just make an excuse. Anyways.
And I'll meet you there. You won't leave me alone, even in the unknown. And I'll be right here. And I'll meet you there. Yeah. I've been through the fire, I've been through the storm. Seen a lot of love, I've seen a lot of war.
Okay, so we just got done with the live stream thing. What did I have for dinner? Oh, I had rice, chicken, veggies. That was really good. And then I had me a little dessert, which was, I make, it's so good, but it's like cheesecake pudding, pretty much, with cottage cheese. It's called Good Cottage Cheese, and it's like in a blue container. It's right here. So fire. Oh, excuse me. And then with Greek yogurt, I'm lactose free, so lactose free milk. What was the last thing? Wait, yogurt. Oh, and cheesecake jello. And you literally just like blend it up and then have some graham crackers, and it's so good, and like such a like great dessert. Like, it leaves you satisfied. I literally still have more. I can't eat a lot. Like, I literally have like a small spoon and like a little cup that I eat. Well, this isn't a little cup, but like there's not that much in there, just because like I'm a texture person, so I'm like, okay, this is good. It's currently 7:25, and I think at 8 is when I'm finna do like the body tools thing, cause yeah, I better be done by 8:20. I'm gonna time it too, and then I'm just gonna start getting like ready for bed. My clothes are still in the washer. I did a deluxe like power load because it is a lot, but I might just change it and then put it in the dryer real quick, because I can't go to sleep until my clothes are dried and all hung up, because I've tried it in the morning to like be like, okay, I'm gonna do the clothes in the morning. Bro, I never do. I literally let them sit out like the whole day, and I just came to a conclusion that I just gotta get it done right when it's out the dryer. But yes. So it's almost 10. I set an alarm for 8 p.m. or maybe it's almost 9. I don't know. It's one of those, but I just couldn't. Like, the alarm went off and I was like, no. I still feel like God is like downloading more into me, and so I kept going because this thing could wait, okay? But yeah, it is a lot later. I'm going to start recording for the other video, and then I'll talk to you guys when I get done with that, and we can get ready for sleep. Crying for really, like, we all have this, but also I finished with the whole stomach thing. My sister called me, so we just been on a call. That's why I haven't been talking. I just finished brushing my teeth. I'm going to wash my face. My face should just survey. I ran out of like my one moisturizer, my snail stuff, so we're using this toner, and then I have my prescripted night Also, I'm really hoping this oil gets out of this shirt, but it probably won't. But this is what it looks like, the aftermath. The aftermath of the process. I'm so excited for y'all to see that video though. Like, the process, I feel like it's been like, ugh, I have to do it. But it's been fun to do it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, oh, this is my Trelatonin cream. I've had it for a very long time. Like, yeah, but I've been consistently using it recently. And like I said, I think consistency is a thing with skin. So, but tomorrow I think I'm going to wash my hair. I haven't done it since, when did the last time I washed my hair? I do need to wash my hair. I love the Korean beauty product, hair product that I used. It actually is so good, and every time I get sent products to do, like, either I'm really like, wow, or I'm like, for the price that you make these people pay, absolutely not. And I feel like I haven't really had any new products that have been like that. Like, maybe there's 2 products, but I didn't even post about it because they were like, hey, we're gonna send this to you. You can post it or don't post it, but like, can you send us the clips? And I'm like, sure, but I'm not gonna post about it because girl, no. Also, my clothes got done drying, and so they're just sitting in the dryer because I had to finish with this. But we're going to also still put my clothes in the thing. Also, it's like 10 right now. It's 10:04, which I'm actually really happy about. I feel like I got done at a pretty good time. And yeah. I feel like my eyes have been really dark just because I haven't really been like taking my mascara off completely, and I want to do my eye patches tonight. My book. So the book that I have been reading for this whole month was Lord Send My Daughter. I could be butchering it, but it's about 11 women's stories in mission work, and like the first ones to do it. Like, one went to China, one was the first Black woman, another one was like the first missionary woman, just ever, single woman to do it. And there's just a lot of other stories about these women who like were educated, who weren't educated, who experienced these things that, you know, I feel like they probably didn't want to talk about, or they didn't want to go through it, but then the Lord, like, they were just so obedient. And I'm just like, God, I know times have changed. One thing I am really passionate about is missions. Like, I wouldn't say I just fell into it, because I feel like God's plan was to always have me there, like in the missions field. I just never knew it at the time, because it was really early in my like, I say real walk with Christ, where like I was fully devoted to wanting to live for God, and you know, and I saw a sign in the elevator after being like super stressed from a class, and I was like, oh, Costa Rica mission trip. I was like, oh well, like, I'm taking my walk with God seriously, like Costa Rica, maybe I should do it. That's literally my mindset. I was like, maybe I should do it. Like, maybe I'm supposed to. Like, aren't Christians supposed to like go on mission trips and things like that? So it's like, it's funny how like my heart posture and like my knowledge of that was like, let's do it because I think I'm supposed to do it. Like, everyone talks about going on mission trips, to like now being like, I want to go. Like, Lord, send me. And yeah. Photo was all, because I literally tried to everything in me right now not to go to sleep. It's currently 10:42. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. That means if I do it, I could watch one more episode of The Promised Land. Oh, yeah, if y'all don't know, I'm currently watching The Promised Land on YouTube right now. It's so good. I'm on episode 6, and I think it's the final one. Oh, it's the finale. Wait, I'm ready for season 2. What the heck? When is season 2 coming out? They said it took a long time to create season 1. No, stand-up comedy special. Moses doing stand-up comedy? Wait, but when is the promise? When is the next one? Oh, wait. Okay, I need to get up. Before I press this, I gotta get up.
Bad mood. We must be prepared for every move. So
No, I am not a because you century make the Grad boys. Very good. All right. We're good.
I feel so good. I got that all out the way. There's some stuff on the floor, but that's on the other side for tomorrow, okay? But majority of my clothes are clean. We just got a little bit up in there. This place looks good. I'm kind of almost halfway done with this. I'm gonna finish this episode and get more into my word. Because I was reading my book and I wanted to this is I wanted to read more of some of the women's stories and then have my word, so then I could kind of go back and forth. But God was already giving me some from the book, but I still need to get into my word. I definitely told myself I'm not going to replace my Bible time with this book, even though it is faith-based, because absolutely not. And God might reveal something to me tonight, if I just use my time to do it. He just wants our time and our intimacy. So I love Bible time at night. The hardest thing is Bible time in the morning. I still obviously try to do it, but Bible time at night, I get excited to do it at night. So yeah, that'll be the rest of my night. Usually when I do my Bible time, I put my little eye patches on. These are the ones I have. And I also take my contacts out. So I have my contact things right here. And I'm chewing gum, which is not good. This is the sugary one too. But low-key, I'm craving something sweet. And this is probably not the best. But I might grow now. Because usually I would eat fruit or something. We don't got fruit. But that's okay. Finish this and then get into my word. Hey, y'all, I just took out my hair. That's why I look crazy. I don't even know where my bonnet is. Where is it? Man, I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm in 1 Corinthians 13 because of love. I don't know if I said that already. Also, I took out my contacts. But maybe you guys could let me know in the comments, or I'm going to be praying on it. But I honestly don't understand something that I read, and I'm kind of like, So, originally, I was in 1 Corinthians 13, and I was just reading, just really going deep on 11, and it talks about having childish faith. Not childish faith, but let me just read it, y'all. It says, when I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, I resonated like a child. When I became a man, I gave up my childish ways. So usually what I do is I'll write down what I see, kind of like soap, my observations, but I make my own observations before I go into commentary. Sorry, I look rough. I was also crying. Oh my gosh, the last episode literally had me in tears. Right when I saw that smoke go up, I was in tears. I'm not gonna say too much, but it took me out. Every single scene after that took me out, literally bawling my eyes out. It was so good. So that's probably why I look like this. And I was crying to God. I was like, God, there was so many little meanings with each person, and I was like, like in that moment, every person felt a different way because of like their situation or how things were going. But it's like God like symbolized like he was there, you know. But for everyone, like it created a different feeling and like meaning, and he showed up at the same time for everyone, but in different ways, you know. And it really just was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, but yeah, in here, so when I first saw it, I was thinking like childish versus childlike. And then when I was in my commentary, it was kind of talking about spiritual gifts in a way, and how I'm sorry, hang on. Let me just go to my iPad because it's late. And maybe one of y'all could intertwine or whatever. But it was pretty much saying childish things are appropriate for children. Gifts are appropriate for present time. The gifts of the Holy Spirit will not be appropriate forever. And I was like, what does that mean? And it says, if we are spiritually mature, we will not overemphasize spiritual gifts, especially at the expense of love. And I still do not understand that, and I'm just praying God will kind of reveal it to me over time. If that's through a dream, or if that's just a conversation with someone, or whatever that means, you know. And then I was looking at another commentary because there was just not much, and I was like, Lord, like I just you know, I was like, it's in your word. Like if your word is true, and I could find more understanding in it, please, Lord. So he directed me to 1 Corinthians 3:1 that says, dear brothers and sisters, when I was with you, I couldn't talk to you as I would to spiritual people. I had to talk to you as though you belonged to this world, or as though you were infants in a Christian life. And then the other verse was 1 Corinthians. Wait, hang on, let me, before I get into that. So I was kind of thinking of it as like, you know how Jesus had to tell parables to us, or write parables for us to understand, because a lot of times, like the things he would say, our human comprehension just could not really like understand it. And even times when he talked to the disciples, like the disciples didn't really fully 100% understand. And not saying that we fully 100% understand now what God does or the things God says, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, that's kind of like what I got out of it. Like when he was speaking to like all those people and people in the mouth, like just infants, you know. And I would also say, like, when you are more near to God and your spirit is just very, I would say very kind of like sensitive things, you're like, that is not right. Or there's certain things that you can't talk about with certain people because they just will not understand, because they're not you know, just spiritually connected like that, and they're mostly like worldly or things like that. So I kind of understood that aspect, you know. But let's get to 1 Corinthians 14:20, and it says, dear brothers and sisters, don't be childish in your understanding of these things. Be innocent as babies when it comes to evil, but be mature in understanding matters of this kind. Now, I only read this verse and I was like, I don't get it. So then I read the whole entire 1 Corinthians 14, because I was like, I need to read more, because 14:20 is just giving me a small aspect. So then I was like, oh wow, It's literally the next verse after this. Like I said, I'm trying to get it, you know. Because I was getting it, but anyway, so when I was reading it, one thing that like really put me on pause, and I was like, I need to check my own heart, because I got a little like, what are you trying to say? Sorry, also my hair. But it was 1434 through 35, and it talks about women, and I'm a woman, so y'all, it's a different night. Different day. Well, I guess it has to be a different day if it's different day. If it's a different night, goodness. But I forgot to end the video, so I want to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I honestly was half asleep while talking, but honestly I want to keep it because I feel like I did have some questions, and so maybe you guys could like help answer them. Honestly, this video was literally like a FaceTime night routine. Like we were literally on FaceTime, like simple as that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment down below what chapter or what verse or what Bible plan are you currently on. Put in the comments down below. Or I also always ask, how are you spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally? So you could also comment that down below. Make sure to subscribe. I almost said my old one, but yeah, subscribe. Turn on that bell, and I love y'all so much. Have a great night. Bye.
I walked through nights that felt endless, carrying stories I never